N5 tutorial section 6 part 1. We're going to find the equation of the line which goes through, as you can see, 0, 1 and 3, 7. So I'm going to first of all get the complete point for the point at which I cross the y-axis, so that's 0, 1 and 3, 7. What I can do now is label that as the first x coordinate and that is the second x coordinate. 1 is the first y coordinate and 7 as the second y coordinate. Remember that the gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that's 7 minus 1 over 3 minus 0. Seven minus 1 is 6. 6 over 3, the gradient of the line is 2. Remember the point at which I cross the y-axis gives me the y-intercept, which is 1. So c is equal to 1. So I've got the gradient m is equal to 2, c is equal to 1. And I can now write the equation of the straight line. So it's y equals mx plus c and y equals 2x plus 1. Question 2. So this time I'm given a line that's sloping down the way. I've got the point that crosses the y-axis up at 3. So that is the point 0, 3. The point along the x-axis, the x-intercept, that is 3, 0. So again, I've got x1, y1, x2, y2. The gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That's 0 minus 3 over 3 minus 0. That's minus 3 over 3, and that simplifies to minus 1. So the gradient is minus 1. I can see that the y-intercept is 3. So y equals mx plus c. Y equals minus 1x plus 3. Okay, next one. I'm crossing the y-axis at minus 2, so that's 0 minus 2, and I've got 4, 6. So x1, y1, x2, y2. The gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So just be careful here, that's 6 minus minus 2 over 4 minus 0. So 6 minus minus 2, y2 minus y1. 6 minus minus 2 over 4 minus 0. 6 minus minus 2 is 6 plus 2, that's 8. 8 over 4, the gradient is 2. The y-intercept, I've got that again, that's minus 2. So y equals mx plus c, it's y equals 2x minus 2. Okay, next one. Crossing the y-axis at 2, so that's 0, 2, and the x-axis at 1, so that's 1, 0. So x1, y1, x2, y2. M equals y2 minus y1, so that's 0 minus 2. Sorry, 0 minus 2 over x2 minus x1, which is 1 minus 0. And that's minus 2 over 1. The gradient of the line is minus 2. The y-intercept this time is 2. So it's y equals minus 2x plus 2. Okay, question 6. Question 5 rather. Now, slight difference with this type of question, we're finding the equation of the straight line again. But this time we're not given the y-intercept. So we've got two options here. We can either use the equation y minus b equals m bracket x minus a, or we can continue on with y equals mx plus c and use a substitution method. So I'm going to show both methods that will give us the same answer. So first of all, I'm going to go with y minus b equals m bracket x minus a. Now the reason why this question is different is because I've not been supplied with the y-intercept in terms of having been told that point. So I'm going to find the gradient as normal. So there's x1, y1, x2, y2, and it's m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That's going to be 7 minus 3 over 3 minus 1. 4 over 2, the gradient of the line is 2. I don't have the y-intercept. Now what I'm going to do now is use the equation y minus b equals m bracket x minus a. Now we can find the equation using y minus b equals m bracket x minus a, where m is the gradient obviously. Now AB is just any line, any point rather, that lies on the line. It doesn't matter which one I choose. I could choose that one or that one. So you just go ahead and choose one. So I'm going to choose the one up top. That would be A then, and that would be B. So A is 3, B is 7, the gradient is 2, and I put that into my equation. Y minus 7 is equal to 2 bracket x minus 3. That's y minus 7 is equal to 2x minus 6. Y is equal to 2x, bring minus 7 across, change its sign, minus 6 plus 7, y equals 2x plus 1. Now I'm going to show a second method and get the same answer. Okay, so the second method, get the gradient like first time, 7 minus 3 over 3 minus 1. It's 4 over 2 and the gradient is 2. Okay, now this method is a substitution method. Now what we know is the gradient is 2. In the substitution method we're going to revert back to y equals mx plus c, so just go with the method that you've been taught by your teacher. Now we definitely know that the gradient is equal to 2, so we can now write that as y equals 2x plus c, since the gradient is 2. Now the next thing that we can do is substitute in one of the points. Now again, it doesn't matter which one. We can sub in the point 1, 3 or the point 3, 7. So I'm going to this time choose 1, 3. Now where I see x, I'm going to replace that with 1 in the equation, and where I see y, I'm going to replace that with 3. So 3 equals 2 times 1 plus c. 3 equals 2 plus c. That implies then that c is equal to 1. And now I can get my equation. C is equal to 1, m is equal to 2, and it's the same as last time, y equals 2x plus 1.